Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, and welcome back to Mod Monday, where we're playing Doki Relapse. In last week's episode, we walked home with Monika. It was a nice little walk, and then we got a series of disturbing texts from Yuri. It appears that she might have carved our name into her arm. And on our way to go visit her, we ran into Natsuki. So let's see what's happening with her. I guess I don't have much of a choice. Monika would be pissed if she found out I didn't protect you. I once again bow down in front of Natsuki. Thank you again, Sensei. You truly are an exceptional master. Well, of course I am. I don't like that nasally voice that I gave her, but I gotta do something. Ass kissing successful. I stand straight up and take a position next to her as she continues walking. So what brings you out here? So what brings you out here? I feel the temptation to bring up why she was upset at the club, but decide it would probably make things worse. I remember Sayori mentioning at some point that you live across the block from us. I'm actually on my way to Yuri's house. Oh, are you now? I feel my heart drop as I hear her say this. Damn it, she's on her way to Yuri's too. I see. Would you mind if I asked why? Oh, well, she invited me over for dinner. Seeing this look on Natsuki's face fills me with anger, and I'm not sure why. I should be happy they're getting along. Why do I feel like this? Maybe her dad's out of town? Or Yuri just wanted to make amends? Maybe either. I swallow the anger before I begin speaking again. That's nice of her. I'm glad to see you two are getting along. Huh? Getting along? Oh, you mean because of our argument in the club room? Yeah, I just thought, don't be dumb. You really think we'd stop being friends just because we didn't like each other's poems? It's not that. Well, not entirely. I just didn't know if you and her were good friends or not. Well, you'd figure after all the time you spent talking to her, you'd know a thing or two. I feel my face go red as she says this. But I chose to ignore having that conversation with her right now. I'm sorry that I jumped to the conclusion like that. I should have known better since I had only known two of you for about a day. It's alright. Sorry I said what I said. I shouldn't make assumptions either. Although I'm guessing that you're out here because you're probably going to her house too. I blush even more as my cover is blown. Well, sorta. It's not like that though. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. You know, since she missed the club and all. I guess that is kind of true, but that doesn't help with this embarrassment. You know, you could have just texted her or something. Don't even try. I saw the two of you trading phones yesterday. Has Natsuki really been watching me like that? Is she jealous of me and Yuri? I'm going to guess yes, she probably is. Yeah, we did, but I have nothing left to say at this point. She knows too much. Jeez. Are all guys like this? Yes, we are. What do you mean? It's alright and you and Yuri have a thing now. Why are you getting so embarrassed? Where'd that come from? Wasn't she just jealous of us? Or am I just really bad at figuring out girls? I mean, men are stupid. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're dumb. I think Robin Williams said it best when he said, the greatest prank God ever pulled was giving men two heads and enough blood to control one at a time. Think about it. It's not exactly like that. Are you really going to keep making lame excuses? Yuri's really nice and smart, you know. Yeah? Not to mention the fact that she's packing mad heat upstairs. My face might as well just been on fire at this point. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, Natsuki. In fact, I kind of wish it was. That's Oh, please. Don't tell me you're not macho enough to handle a little boob talk. I mean, with Natsuki a little bit... No, I'm not going to say it. Please, face. Please catch on fire now. I would much rather be the spirit of vengeance than Irish right now. I don't really think macho-ness has anything to do with it. Well, if that's the case, you should be fine. Oh, burn. Fine. You know, your friend Sayori isn't lacking in that department either. I actually think that's why she keeps her blazer unbuttoned. God, if you're listening, I'm perfectly fine with being smited right now. Come on, don't act like you didn't notice. That's not something that I... Oh, and then there's Monika. I have to make this stop. But she's more thigh meat than anything. But I'm sure someone like you probably knew that already. I've got it. I just hope it doesn't seem too mean. But she's forcing my hand a bit. I smile at Natsuki as I begin to speak. Oh, don't. Oh, and what about you? I don't believe you brought yourself up yet. Trap card activated. Blooms aren't everything, you know. She's right. I know. I was just trying to spare myself from any more of your discussion. I bet. I'm serious. There's a ton of guys out there that are more into body types than yours. Well, I think I read that wrong. There are a ton of guys out there that are into body types like yours. Yeah, I thought I read that wrong. How would you know that anyway? Well... Gross. Hey. I didn't even say anything. I could tell you were thinking it. That's not entirely true. You sure do get worked up when a girl calls you gross. What the hell? I finally found your weakness, Irish. What the fuck was that? I feel a wave of coldness spread across my body. Are you okay? Yeah. What just happened? It's like I wasn't even here. I wonder if that shows up in the history because I actually saw it. Oh, no. Okay. I just felt a chill is all. The obvious shakiness of my voice is probably going... That's one for the real. The obvious shakiness in my voice is probably going to encourage concern. You're a bad liar, you know. Yeah, I've been told that. Yeah, so people keep telling me, hey, see? But seriously, I'm fine. Right. It seems my flashback nightmare didn't do much to help the conversation. That had to have been just some weird deja vu, right? But it was so clear, like I was actually standing in my kitchen. I feel another chill as I recall Natsuki's blank face. Maybe I really am losing my mind. I try my best to convince myself it was just my imagination as we continue towards Yuri's. We walk in silence for a while, which actually helps me rework my battle strategy. I won't have to worry about Yuri doing anything extreme as long as Natsuki is around. I just ask to talk to her in another room so that Natsuki doesn't know what it's about. That sun is really in my eyes. Hold on. Unless she already knows. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to help much, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I thought I saw a couple messages. I was wrong. Unless she already knows. This thought bothers me more than it should, as I try shifting my focus instead. Still not entirely sure what to say, but hopefully it'll come to me as I go. The idea of winging a conversation about a serious issue like this makes me want to punch myself. I also hope that Natsuki doesn't decide to eavesdrop on another one of our conversations. If she actually is okay with me and Yuri being a thing, maybe she's over her jealousy. Though she could have just said what she though she could have just said what she did out of respect for Yuri. I struggle not to let out a sigh as I continue walking. How did I get myself into this? That's a good question, dude. Natsuki begins slowing down as we approach one of the houses Monika pointed in the direction of. Deep breaths, Irish. You can do this. My self-hype proves totally ineffective as it dissipates the second we approach the entrance. Natsuki, being Natsuki, proceeds to not bang on the door. Calm down, everything will work out. I manage to keep my anxiety somewhat under control as I hear the knob click from the inside. Hello, Nat. Whoa. Irish! Hiya. What are you doing here? She really doesn't want me to answer that honestly in front of Natsuki, does she? I was just coming to check up on you. You know, since you weren't at the club at all, and all. Oh, right. Don't tell me there's trouble in paradise already. Natsuki. How about we go inside to talk? Right, sorry. Me and Natsuki proceed to follow Yuri into her kitchen. I notice that Natsuki has been sneaking glances at me since we entered the house. She's probably as confused as I am right now. Okay, maybe not that confused. Would either of you care for some tea? Sure, I'll take some. Thanks, but I'm alright for now. I see. As she goes to pour up the tea, Natsuki proceeds to make herself at home. She takes a seat at the table and relaxes like she owns the place. Wonder how many times she's been here. I once again feel an indescribable anger festering inside me. Maybe I can just find some way to get her to talk about her home life while we're here. Completely opposite from Natsuki's, though, is Yuri. She looks so stiff that she might shatter if she bumps into something. Like this is her first time in this house, and everything she touches is made of glass. I can't really blame her. I'm not much better than she is. I grab her attention once she's handed Natsuki a cup of tea. Hey Yuri, could I talk to you for a bit? Of course. We can talk privately in my room, if you would like. Sure, that sounds good. I half expect Natsuki to make some kind of joke right now, but it seems that she's showing restraint. She's probably curious about how this will play out too. I follow Yuri as she leads me through her house. That's the same bedroom from Blue Skies. All right, I haven't played Blue Sky yet. That's gonna be later on, much later on, probably next year. Because I've got a lot of mods to get through. But we'll talk about that near the end of this playthrough. The end of the full playthrough, not the end of this episode. And never mind. Let's keep going. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something unsettling about being alone with her in her bedroom, in a bedroom. Yuri, about what you sent me earlier. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just, I sobs. Oh, this is unexpected. It's okay if you think I'm a freak. Oh, no. You'd be right. Be right. I'm nothing but a freak. That's enough. But Yuri, I can't begin to understand what you must be feeling. But do not call yourself a freak. I swear you're not. I can't say what you're doing is okay, and you know that. But know that I'm here because I care about you and don't want you to hurt yourself. Don't for a single second think that I'm here to insult you. Irish, you don't mean that. The fuck I don't. The breaks in her voice show that she must be trying hard to hold back tears. Yuri, I've already told you this before. I step towards her and take her hand in mine. I see that little smile there. I would never say something insincere to you. I believe you. I take the wrist of her sleeve and begin to pull up towards her elbow. I have to brace myself as I look at the gashes on her arm. Damn it. She's obviously been doing this for quite a while. At this point, it's got to be a habit. One that I won't be able to break very easily. Where do I even start? I'm sorry about the picture. It's just, I was so happy after spending time with you. When I do this, it's like a rush, right? Yes. After I did it, I just couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I just wanted you to see it. I'm so sorry. I know I need to comfort her, but my mind is scrambling at this point. She basically wanted me to see her getting off. That thought alone is enough to make me dizzy. Yuri, why do you do this? Is it just because it's exhilarating? Or is there something else? It's hard to explain. Take your time. This is important to me. All right. She takes a moment to gather her thoughts. The least I can do is be patient with her. It's not just that. At least, not anymore. I read about cutting once, after a character in a book I enjoy used it as a type of coping mechanism. The first time I did it, it hurt a lot, and I never wanted to do it again. Then why did you do it again? But then I did it again. And then why'd you do it again? That's when I felt the rush. After a while, I began doing it for a different reason as well. Sometimes, it's just my head is full of noise. Thoughts coming off all directions. And all I want is for the noise to stop. This is clearly painful for her to talk about. The cutting helps clear your head, right? Yes. Trying to digest all this information is nearly impossible. I feel tears threatening my eyes as I try to comprehend what Yuri goes through. She pulls down her sleeve and proceeds to hide her arm behind her back. If you want to leave now, I'll understand. Yuri. I step towards her again, but this time it's for an embrace. Oh, I will never leave you. I feel a jolt go through my body, and tears on my face as I say this. Irish. I release Yuri and use my sleeve to wipe my eyes. After all, that's what friends are for, right? I smile at her as I say this. I suppose so. You're darn right it is. And as friends, we have to look for each other. We have to look out for each other. Sorry, my phone is now going, or my tablet is now going completely crazy on me. Huh? Wait, what did I say? You're darn right it is. As friends, we have to look out for each other. Huh? Which is why from this point on, I'm officially banning you from hurting yourself. Yeah, that'll help. But Irish, I don't. No buts. And as Bull Goose Looney, my word is final. I'll admit I don't know much about the subject, but I know that I can't let it continue. I mean, you have no choice, dude. If she cuts, she cuts. It's like... That's not up to you, dude. Sorry, again, my tablet is just... Speaking of Bull Goose Looney... As your friend, seeing you hurt also hurts me. Uh, I'm sorry. Nope, that just won't do. What? From now on, if you ever feel the slightest urge to cut, call me, text me, anything to take your mind off it. I won't let you go through this alone. If you ever feel like your head is full, ready to burst, just know that I'm around. I'm more than happy to hear what's on your mind. No matter what, I'm always ready to listen to you. I continue smiling at her, even though my own thoughts are more than a little fucked. Yeah, just a little. I will help you, Yuri, whether you want me to or not. Irish, you're so nice to me. Well, yeah. I always do strive to be a gentleman. My smile begins to feel less unnatural at this point. I, I, I'm glad. Yuri steps forward and returns the hug I gave her earlier. I was a little scared she was going to try and kiss me, though. I'm really glad I have you as a friend. She ends the hug after a short while, and we just look at each other for a moment. My fear of a potential kiss does remind me of something I wanted to talk about. And Yuri, I'm sorry if I made this worse for you. Sorry? Well, yeah. We spent time with each other yesterday. Things may have moved a bit too fast. I'm sorry if that made it hard for you to think clearly. You don't have to apologize. It was partly my fault. It's just that she thinks about what she's going to say, begins to smile sadly. Irish, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? Yuri, it's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. And, well, books are full of amazing and inspirational people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysteries of life. It might sound silly, but when I met you, it was like you were one of those people. Oh, wait. She says what? You were nice to me and made me feel important. Like the things I thought and said really mattered. You'd made me laugh and feel a confidence I hadn't felt before. So you invited me over to show me something you thought I would enjoy. I got so excited. And after we spent time together, I felt just like you were another character that I had fallen in love with. I just got so caught up in what I was feeling, I couldn't help it anymore. It was like a parasocial relationship come to life. I know all about parasocial relationships. I got a few of them myself, but Monika being one of them. And it's perfectly okay to have parasocial relationships. Just know your boundaries. I think that I've even seen her talk I don't think I've ever seen her talk so clearly for this long. Even when we were discussing books. She said it feels like she was in love with me, but only because she saw me as someone from a book. You know, I'm going to take my tablet. I'm going to break it over my kneecap one of these days. Yuri, I'm sorry, but I'm not one of the characters in your books. I know. I'm flesh and blood. Ooh, maybe not want to say that. And the care and concern I feel for you are real. Irish. But I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't caught up in the moment, too. Ever since yesterday, I've sort of been all over the place. I see. But I do know for certain that I enjoy spending time with you. Even if it's not as a couple, knowing that being by your side makes me really happy. Which is why I'm standing by what I said earlier about being there when you need me. Maybe once I get our feelings figured out, we can go from there. I would like that. I would too, Yuri. We stand silent for a while before I remember that we aren't the only ones here. Oh, we probably shouldn't keep Natsuki waiting much longer. Too much longer. Oh no! I hope she isn't too mad. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Walk back to the kitchen has a weird feeling to it. And we're going to talk about all, well, let's not leave off here just yet. It's not tense, but there's definitely something different. Natsuki is still seated at the table and appears to be watching something on her phone. I apologize for keeping you waiting so long, Natsuki. Oh, that's all right. Okay, Natsuki isn't mad. We'll leave it there and we'll continue on next week. So, yeah, this is getting better and better, honestly and truthfully. This story is just so great, and I'm really enjoying the hell out of it. So, what do you think of Doki Doki Relapse? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this one. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. In the description, you're going to see all the ways you can help support this channel. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit, Threads, and Blue Sky. You can get your Irish Bandit merchandise from my Irish Bandit shop on Fourth Wall, where we do have new products featuring the brand new channel logo. And if you use code NEWLOGO at checkout, you can save 30% on your order. You can also pick up a copy of my novel Shade Falling on Amazon. You can get it through their Kindle e-reader or in paperback. You can buy me a coffee, where right now I have a goal set up where I'm going to get some Elgato gear for my PC. You can help make that happen in the link down below. That link will also take you to membership benefits, where for just $5 a month, you can get early access to every video that comes on this channel. And you can join myself, Rider Pride 639, and Agent Maverick 86 over on the Level 1 Lounge Gaming Podcast. Link will be in the description down below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you are subscribed, tap the bell. You'll be notified whenever a brand new video goes live. I will be back on Friday with more Friday Fantasy and Final Fantasy VII, the original. And I got another video coming up that I'm working on that I just finished writing the script on. And it's a brand new top 5 video, but it's going to be something a little different, as I'm looking at my 5 favorite reactions from one of my favorite streamers while they were playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'll let you know all about that in the days to come. So stick around for that. Until then, have a great rest of the week, and I'll talk to you again on Friday.